I take you all around these parts, boy, let's take a ride. Yeah, I put that on Wayne, that's on Shade of God. 12 o'clock on Banshees, that's how we making time. You might see squads, cause bikes bring bonds. I'm like, they gotta know the boys from Harlem to Baltimore. You can hear the rent by the plastic scraping on the floor. I'm trying to show them more than posting at that corner store. You just gotta hit the gas, homie, all in all. I know this bike life, I know what this life like. I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right, I'm talking A5 to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories, then we legends still. Let's take a ride, from my side to your side. Let's take this worldwide. Let's take a ride, ooh, let's take a ride. Oh, this for Willie Wayne and this for Shay. Let's take a ride, ooh, let's take a ride.
You know what I hate? When all these riders, don't get me wrong, you nice, but you keep trying to slow down and ride beside the goddamn cameraman.
Why they do that, though?
If you doing what you supposed to do while you riding, the camera will find you.
Nah, but it's that attention seeking shit, man.
They get on my nerves with that shit.
When we riding in the packs.
Yes, if the camera's in this car, you got riders who will keep slowing down, trying to stay near the car because they want the camera to capture everything that they doing. The shit is annoying.
They let them cameraman know, that's why.
Yeah, they let them cameraman.
They let that cameraman.
Man, I know who it bothers more than me. I know it bothers the cameraman because it bothers me. And I'm just riding.
Yeah, nah, I know the cameramen get hell.
They didn't know they get hell.
Well, listen, let's get a cameraman up here and talk about so he can tell you how he feel.
Mr. Business,
where he at?
Yo.
After we leave here, that's when the games begin.
Hey, yo!
Okay, Mr. Business got his glasses and rocking his rock. Okay, my God.
I was sitting here talking about how the people keep slowing down, trying to hog the camera life. That shit is irritating.
It's definitely irritating.
I know it's irritating. That shit is annoying.
It's extremely annoying and irritating, but I can't say I understand. It took me a while to get to the point of seeing why people do it. And I understand now. People, they just want to be seen. A lot of these dudes in this culture, they come from places, these hood rough neighborhoods where they don't get the attention.
Right.
Go to social media, you post a picture, you Willie, and you post a video, you Willie. You got all these random people from different hoods, people from Baltimore, people from New York. They see that, oh, you're doing good. Keep going, keep going. They get that. Then they see somebody like me out there with a camera, I might get that same attention.
Right. So people won't be lost. I don't want the people to be lost. I want to show y'all some of this guy's work right here, man. So, I mean, being that you crafted, this is some of your work in bike culture right here.
Tear down the bridges.
I personally keep on doing it every Friday just to see how it brings everybody together.
Got loaded to the A-War suit early, but I resurrected him. That's the type of dude I am. I resurrected him.
Reload the weapons.
This supposed to be his fight.
This
This supposed to be his fight.
cut off
You
the
ain't even start yet. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready.
Did you notice everything that he used in this video?
What?
Nobody did none of that stuff specifically for the camera. The camera found every single one of them who was doing what they were supposed to be doing.
So you get a lot of that, catch me, catch me, catch me, catch me.
Like, yeah, and honestly, when that happens, I just really put the camera down. I'd rather just catch people at a natural element.
That's the best pictures.
Yeah, period. That's why if you look on some of the videos I put out, I put a GoPro in the back of the scooter. That way I'm riding in front of you. You don't know I got eyes back of my head. I'm still recording what you see.
Right.
The camera's facing this way, but I want to see what you're doing when the camera's not on you.
Exactly.
You think it's not on you.
Right.
What do you do then?
That's yeah, because most of the time the best things is never caught on camera. So when you got a camera rolling that they don't know about, you get it out of them good shots.
But being in bike life, being in the bike culture, it's amazing how a cameraman is just as important as just getting it's like the wave to have the right cameraman. Like y'all the camera guys Y'all have positioned yourself in this culture.
But see,
on another
you got to
level.
go back further though. At one time, there was no cameras,
right?
And that's because everybody. Well, I ain't gonna say there was no cameras, but everybody was riding for passion.
Right.
And see, a lot of people now are riding just for the camera, and that's the part that irritates me. But see, if you want, the crazy thing about it is, when we bought our cameras, we had the old school shits. Sit on your shoulder camera with the VHS tape and recording like that. So nobody really wanted to carry that around.
That was a big ass VHS. That was a big ass camera.
Yo, that
Remember
was a big ass
old
camera.
nasty
Yeah,
camera?
I had one of them shits.
My camera now close to the size of that.
Yeah, but that shit he talking about some more big, super crazy shit. That shit was big as hell.
Shout out to first of all, because you said a lot of the riders they had them cameras back then. Shout out to people like Prince, because Prince, it was before me. You had people like Prince, people like A Butter, people like Rick Nice. If it wasn't for them camera people, even though Prince is, if you don't know,
Shout out to Powell Production. Shout out to Powell.
Shout out to my guy.
Yeah, my guy Powell.
If you guys don't know, Two Stroke Prince is a rider, but he also filmed. He filmed every aspect possible from his GoPro, even footage that nobody's seen.
Yeah, he definitely kept a GoPro on his head.
I never noticed that though.
You know, but if before me there was Two Stroke Prince.
Yeah, free Two Stroke Prince.
Yeah, definitely. Prince, we love you, man. Free Street Prince. But so Mr. Business, man, do you get a lot of flack being a cameraman? What's the life of being a cameraman and winning my videos coming out?
Yeah, the DMs. Yo, did you get me? Did you get me? Did you get me? Did you get when I touched the ground? Did you get this? Did you get that?
How do you have all that weight on your shoulders?
It's the first time I've actually been asked that question, and I never thought about it till now. A couple of years ago, I used to really want to please everybody. If y'all knows, I put out footage left and right. Every day was a video, and I put so much passion into it because I know there was people out there that had like 5 or 10 followers that they want to be seen. Shine some light to them, because maybe this will help them get out the streets more, or just be on a better life, better path in life. So I used to get annoyed by it, heavy. But after a while, I carried the crown. I started carrying it heavy.
Where's the crown?
Yeah, but carrying that crown, I put so much passion to the culture. Everything else, personal life was going down because I carry so much passion for these bikes, making other people happy. Doing that, basically, I need to lose in myself doing all this. So I take a step back and figure out the right moves to make, put out the right footage to not only help the culture in a way, but do it in an aspect where like this was natural, wasn't forced. This is like you can't watch none of my videos like, oh, you put that out to make some money. You put it out to make some views. Nah, this was real. This is the culture. This is us. And you're going to see this picture and you're going to feel and understand everything that's involved, because like I said, the cameraman, I'm just one aspect. We got people like the Waynes, people like the Shades. Everybody plays a major role that the world doesn't see. And I look at it in every way. We all are extremely important in here. So I'm just playing my part. That's it.
Do you think that your passion for riding is why you go so hard for capturing the culture? Do you have the passion to ride bikes, or?
I know he got a passion to ride bikes.
Yeah,
I done seen him ride a few times. He didn't jumped on my banshee a couple times.
So what do you
I
think
know he got the passion to ride.
Explain your passion.
I done seen him lose a couple battles on the bike. So I already know.
I'll tell you this: my passion for the bikes is just as strong as his. Just as strong as yours. It's just I know because of my role and my purpose here, I can't be the one to go out there and be on a bike heavy. Because if I get a bike. I got on PT's Banshee not too long ago, right? I get on her Banshee. First thing I do, touch the brakes, usual.
That's normal.
Picked it up, no problem. Got down. Hey. I'm like, oh, I got this now, packed now. I'm willing their whole bike, whole strip. I get done. I think I'm Two Stroke Prince at the moment. I'm like, oh, nah, I know how to drift. Hit the gas. Hey, full 360, up to a wheelie. I'm like, yo, I need a Banshee.
Right.
And I thought about it, I'm like, I don't need a Banshee, because if I do, my passion for these bikes is going to take me away from the camera. And the culture needs somebody to tell these stories.
Capture is the word that we
that's the word.
That's
what they got to use all the time. Capture.
I have to capture these moments. And it's past the bikes. Like, it's the people that I'm messing with more than anything. It's the connections. It's the understanding of different cultures and learning how to mix everybody together. We not too different. No matter if you come from this neighborhood, that neighborhood, we all connected in some way. And these bikes is just the glue to bring us together. So I'm here to paint that picture, you know.
You see, a lot of them had caught an attitude when you took the videos down and made them have to pay per view.
I don't give a. You know, I ain't gonna say that word, but
you can say whatever you want. Say whatever you want.
I'm saying that. I'm saying that because I've been doing everything.
So before you say that, let me say this: if somebody else did it that wasn't part of our culture, they would have paid and watched the videos.
Right, facts.
But as soon as a person that's part of our culture, that's not a culture vulture, does it, everyone has a problem.
How about that? That's the best way to put it.
It is. That's true. I've been saying that for years.
Yes.
I've been trying to figure out every way possible to make money from this without taking advantage of anybody.
Yo, you know what we did one time on the Charm City Kings set?
Oh yeah, this is
we was
one.
Playing.
You might have seen this.
You might have seen it.
We was playing, and we had Kai and WJZ Dre who was battling each other.
Right.
So we made a whole skit of them with
we
the
made
fist in their
Chad
face.
do it. We was behind the scenes. Like,
and we told everybody.
We was so behind the scenes. Like, what's your boy, the stunt boy? Your boy. Do the stunts with.
Jay.
Oh yeah.
Jay was there. Jay was behind. Jay was directing. Like, do this. So play the music.
So to make a long story short, we said on our page when we posted it, we said everybody who wants to watch the battle have to pay $1 to get in the live to watch it.
Give me paper fucking view. If you want to see it on live, it's $1. Because the nigga that's recording is getting the fucking money that's playing on live. Alright? Since y'all want to know the fucking dollar.
And but look, we never put a Cash App up. We never put a PayPal. We never put no way to pay any money.
Right.
Everybody, it went viral.
Yo,
had a fit.
Crazy.
Oh my God, they want $1 to watch this, and we sitting there like it was a joke.
I seen it. And
it was a joke.
Did you see it?
I seen it. I remember that. And
what
I looked at that.
Did we do a good job?
It's a hell of a job. You keep touching me. That's my brother. That's my brother though. But I seen that and I got pissed off immediately. But then I took a step back. It's like, you know what? I understand y'all too. It's the culture. We got so stuck in a place where people don't want to see the people that's here with us. Don't want to see them succeed in a way. Like, it's simple. Just pay $1 if you want to see it. But we so used to giving free videos, they don't want to do it. But if somebody from Rock Nation or Sony come in here with all these big cameras, cameras I have in my house,
then they'll
yo.
Where's that couch at so I can lay across that on my stomach?
I've learned.
That's what they'll do.
I used to feel
shit.
bitter about it. I used to be bitter, like, yo, like I'm really breaking my neck out here for y'all. I'm doing anything I can. Giving y'all videos left and right, and I'm not just putting out regular footage.
Shout out to all the people who actually sent the $1 because they found they found my Cash App and really sent the $1.
No, you showed it to me. He's like, yo, look,
like people really sending me $.
Yo,
which I refunded to everybody because it was a joke.
It was a joke,
but everybody, it was just funny to watch everybody catch an attitude from us playing. I'm saying like, y'all really mad about that?
I'm about to take off, put in all this damn time, ain't no days off. Tryna keep my pockets fat, ain't no weight loss. All my niggas riding like we got the brakes off. Yeah, we about to take off. I'm about to take off, don't care if full lane the strip. Only going up, it's written, I got the manuscript.
I look at it this way too. They probably look at y'all because it's y'all. They like, y'all got these crazy followers, y'all got money. Well, I did the same thing. I asked for something like the OnlyFans piece, right?
What?
No.
Wait a minute.
Hear me out. Now look, I'm saying is the OnlyFans page, people could make posts, people pay you to make posts, right?
Okay.
Now you got Brap, he made one. Making bike videos on there, people will pay him to do it. Now I got on something previous to Patreon. I was like, yo, I'm just asking y'all just donate $1 or $5, $10, whatever it is. If I can get 100 people to do this every day, I'm going to go all out for the culture. I mean, I'm going to be in Baltimore, making docs, whatever it is. And all
you're going to spend the money right back into the culture.
I'm putting it right back into the culture. Then when I'm putting it out, when I'm putting it on Amazon Prime, whatever like that, whoever I'm shooting, they're getting a percentage of all this. So that means we're growing together. If I'm getting to a certain place in this culture, we're helping each other.
That's the difference because, all right, one, you saying that the money is going back to the culture. Two, the person that you're filming, you're breaking bread with them. You'd be surprised at how many people makes videos, YouTube, and get 1 million views and get paid from it and don't break bread with the person that they captured in the video.
I love
and they don't see anything wrong with that.
I love this culture so much, I'm so passionate about it. I didn't want to be like Hollywood. I didn't want to be like them big companies that go in like movies that been out. They pay the riders maybe $300-400 to do a couple tricks all day.
Right.
They taking advantage of y'all. I hate that shit.
Right. And that's why a lot of them companies today don't like to deal with me.
Ass.
Either me too. It's same with me too.
Did you get your asshole award yet?
From who?
That dude over there, boy. Woof.
That's exactly what I be when them corporate people call me an asshole.
But
I know I know what I'm worth.
Right. When you
and I know
listen,
what the
and that's why you have to know your worth, because a lot of people the camera's here we got the merch, we got some stickers, we want you, we're gonna shoot you, dudes that jump out the window. I mean, so a lot of dudes, and no disrespect, got these major company tattoos on their arm and ain't paid nothing for anything. No, and there's no disrespect, but it's just that you have to understand, like, this is our culture. Like, breakdancing is our culture. Rap is our culture. We don't need you coming in and capturing and then going, hey, don't give us nothing.
That's the downfall from social media. Social media and these cameras were a big plus for the culture, but they were also a huge negative for it.
It was a game, but it hurt us badly.
Yeah. Big time. So right now, I don't even like my camera being out. I'd rather pull up. I'm not posting no pictures of this. I'm not posting no pictures. Like, I was out on the Halloween ride out.
I'm gonna buy a camera this summer. I'm gonna get me one of them.
What you gonna do with the camera?
I'm gonna get one of them 360 cameras.
The one like
the one that I used in Atlanta.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get one of those. I like that camera because I don't know how it works. All I know is when I hooked it to my bike, it recorded everything around everywhere. So I ain't got to point it at a soul.
See, look, this is people like me. When they get it, I'm gonna like, yo, I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to make it work, because people been using it but not doing it right.
Yeah,
I've been wanting that since MLK 2019. They still ain't get it yet.
I'm gonna buy one this summer though.
These cameras is like, they here to help. I'm here to help.
I'm gonna get one of them. Then they not even that big. That shit is like the size of an iPod.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I bugged out when I see that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one.
I bugged out when I seen that shit, man.
And look, I tell you this. Imagine
as soon as I get my welfare check, I'm
I think I got mine.
You got yours?
I got mine. I got my card.
I'm gonna see if I might sell my food stamps and get it though.
Bet, man, let's go get some Kaboom cereal.
But better yet, you know what? I'm gonna put my Cash App up on my page and tell everybody send me $1
for the cereal.
For the camera.
Tell them 50% off.
Yeah.
50 cents.
Everybody send me $1 and I'm gonna get the camera.
Yeah.
Donate the camera.
If I get my food stamp,
y'all, it'll be some. You're talking about videos on my page. Shit, I'm recording the hell out of everybody. Because them kids down there be going crazy.
Yo, Mr. Bizness. So listen, man. You're such a passionate dude about what you do. You super passionate about what you do, and a lot of people don't know. So we will let them know. I drove to Philly one day and had a meeting with you, right? I had a meeting with you, or sit down with you. I just want to talk about some projects, your ideas, I just want to meet you personally. Yeah. And the next day, I need you to explain this one picture to me. What happened? This is the day after I met you. Explain to me that.
The next day, I almost lost my life the next day. Woke up basically trying to save my life. It was a life-changing event, which I thought was the worst thing that could happen. But that was just the beginning. 2 months after that incident, after I was shot in the face, at point-blank range, people don't know, I was shot in my truck at point-blank range from so-called friend at the moment. I ended up driving off to find help myself. Had to save myself. I just knew ain't nobody going to save you. You're going to save you, going to die. So where you from, I come from rough neighborhoods. It's like you ain't got no choice. You in a situation, get the hell out of it. So fast forward, end up getting to safety. 2 months later, that whole time healing, all I could think about was just getting on the bike. Family wouldn't understand. I was like, yo, the next ride out, I'm there. Next ride out, exactly 2 months later, was ATL. I still had my braces. My mouth was still wired for 16 weeks. Still had those on. Couldn't eat. Face is still swollen. I was like, I don't give two shits. I'm out here. I'm out here connecting with my extended family. That's what it feel like. I seen you down there. Seen Stevie. Y'all like, what happened? I'm like, yo, this is the deal. And I can say that because it's like I'm talking to family. People not seeing that. These bikes is just not a big ride out. You're being around people who love what you do, who love you genuinely, and that look out for you. If you go into a pack where you getting the fire, where you getting the chase with 6 cops and this guy next to you still here, I can rock with you. I mean, we just been in the worst thing possible, and you still here. That builds different bonds that people don't see. They just see the willies, the tricks, the gatherings, the chases.
They see a gang,
way past
rebels.
that.
Yo, I used to call you after your incident. I used to call you and check on you.
Yeah, and see stuff like that. Like, get a call from him. Yo, just checking up on you, make sure you're good. Get a call from him recently. I haven't posted on social media, Lawrence, how long? Wayne hit me up, yo, you good? Yeah, I'm good, man. Just finding my peace. All right, just checking up on you. That's family. That's way past bikes. That's the stuff behind the scenes that I'm paying now. It's like these bikes is
You
dope.
know, because it's like an omen talking to us.
It's
It's an omen when people are like, oh, you talk to them.
What they say? What they say? Did they mention me?
He ain't shit. Yo, I'm telling you, man.
Did they mention me? What they up
in
to?
this culture, you're going to have people talk here and there. You're going to have them talk. And to me, I'm going to pull your card. I'm going to pull your card. Like, to me, I'm so over any type of gossip. We didn't come into this culture for that, but now the culture has been turned into more like a sitcom.
Sitcom?
Not sitcom, a soap opera.
A soap opera.
Right.
You feel me?
But the soap opera always got drama.
All the time.
But use probably is cool.
Huh?
If you use it right.
Yeah, drama
cool.
sells. But what you too humble for drama. So how the hell you and Polo wound up getting into it?
Oh man,
Can I get
that was drama.
I need to hear this.
Yo,
that was
first of all, how y'all found out about this?
I was like, what the hell?
Well, look, man, look. I'm gonna say this now.
Look, all I say is a video popped up, and words was exchanged, and then the video went dark, and you just heard boom, 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 and then it just cut off. I was like, what the?
I'm gonna talk about it now because man, we good. Ain't no issues. Basically, it was a rough day. I was already in a place where I'm already pissed off and upset because I didn't get the shots I wanted because I'm waiting around for Polo all day. And we know.
You know Polo think he's a star now.
But
he think he's a star now. So he think everything got to stop for him. He gotta wait.
It wasn't even that. It was the fact that I was just waiting around. I didn't get the shots I wanted all day. And part of it was I was waiting on Polo to get certain things done. And I was kind of like upset at him throughout the day and upset at myself for not planning properly.
Right.
And during that time, I'm looking at Sig and all his cameramen out there. I was like, yo, I wanted to get out here early to plan to get this stuff like this. So seeing it deep down, like, here we go again. Like I'm beating myself up in the head.
Right.
We get back to the mansion, and I'm like, I'm not in the mood today. I'm just off.
And he play a lot.
And Polo's playing.
He plays
and
all
I
day.
I told myself, I said, yo, go in the house. He gonna come ask you want some dumb shit. Go in the house. Polo, he was talking. Came with her talking. I was like, you on live, yo. In my mind, I'm like, you on live, you drawing. I'm like, don't let him get to you. My man, Zone's on the side of me. He's talking, Polo's talking shit to me. I'm like, yo, you good? I'm laughing. Schoolman's like, yo, don't let him get to you. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. But that shit started to get to me as soon as he said that. So yeah, it said something, he crossed the line. I was like, all right, now I'm talking to Mike. Chill out or I'm going to get up and basically smack the shit out of you. But in my mind, I just wanted to go grab you. Like, yo, I wanted to whisper in your ear, like, yo, chill. Like, you drawing right now? I'm here for that. I'm not trying to play. But when I got up, this is the funny part. Yeah, so he crossed the line. And in my mind, I got up. I was like, oh, somebody just grabbed me. I'm going over to him. I got up. Nobody grabbed me. I looked around. All his dudes is there is me and like two of my people. I gets up and I trips over his own school. So Polo was laughing all crazy. Immediately get triggered. I was like, nah, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up.
You like, this is the last straw now. You laughing at me and shit.
So I went to go grab him. But I kind of tackled him. I tackled him. We flipped over something. We in the middle of the grass.
They went on live. They was fighting
It
on live.
was on live.
So
and then the camera went out. You just heard boom, boom, boom,
like
boom.
$1.
We was good.
Pay-per-view shit.
It happened so it happened so quick because he was playing, but he wasn't in a mind state to recognize that I wasn't playing. I gave you like 5 different signs.
He don't
he
really.
was drunk.
He,
that was
right.
my
I
fault
say he don't really be
point.
caring anyway. He just play all day.
But I'm like, you don't realize I'm not that bored right now. Like I'm some things with me. It's a certain disrespect level I don't tolerate. But when I was gonna grab him, we on the floor, we on the grass, and I'm like, I'm really fighting my man. Like, come on, we drawing. Like it ain't. But we end up throwing punches. None of them hitting. I'm like, yo, we drawing. I'm like, yo, it was like one punch I knew I threw. Like I consciously threw this punch, and I missed. I was like, all right, I'm drawing. I looks to the left. somebody with it's like a shadow coming. Mind you, I can't see to the side. So I'm like, yo, who this? What's up? That's my cousin. So I was like, all right. I look back at Polo. I was like, are we done? Are we done? We good. Come on, we draw. Like, Polo's still drunk and he ready to go. So I was like, we done. So we gets to it. And some girl was in the middle trying to break it up. My cousin was at Polo. And I looked down at the girl. Next thing I know, I felt a punch. Boom. I was like, all right, we good, Polo. We done.
All right, it's
we
over.
good. Come on.
It's
I
over.
tap with you, I just punch, we good.
All right, it's over.
It wasn't the point. He wasn't there. And I understood why. So we basically I'm on guard the whole night. I'm like, yo.
Because y'all stayed at the same spot, right?
So I'm like, he's still talking. I was like, yo, Polo, you gotta chill. We can go scrap out now, but if you hit my face, we going all night, period. Like I'm not stopping. I don't want to get there. We too grown for that. We drove. So I end up like, yo, you know what? He's at this place where it's not gonna turn out good for neither one of us today or tomorrow for this ride out. So I said, you know what? The culture doesn't need to see me or him fight. And how he is right now is not gonna calm down. So I'm gonna take this L. I'm gonna leave to be the bigger person here and not get none of this stuff and calm my energy down and get away. Because tomorrow we gonna box at some point.
Yeah.
And the energy gonna be off, and the reputation I built over the years is gonna ruin that.
Right.
I already put too many people in bad positions from making that decision. So
and then he drunk, so he not really in the right frame.
I ended up getting out of there. I hit up. I was talking to Jeff Scoob. I was like, listen, man, I'm gonna go. I broke his chains when that happened.
Yeah. Let's make the streets great again. I ain't got no time for no hater, yeah, I'm lit. Niggas like, bro, he be on some other shit. Catch me in the post, they ain't talking about a flick. Trying to get these bags up, nigga, come check the drip, 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 drip. I'm Fendi'd out, check the drip, 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 drip. Bloody bottle, check the drip, 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 drip. New timer, check the drip, 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 drip. I keep it alive. Come take the city with me, I'm bringing Billies with me. I'm trading these millies with me, like I'm bringing Diddy with me. Second coming to be out, man, he came and see.
I was like, listen, when you get back home, let me know how much the change costs, I'll pay for it. Because my man's in the day, I'm pay for the change out of respect. I pay for the change, send him a text like 3 days later. It was like, yo, this is what I did. My apology for that. He sent a long apology. We kept moving. No issues.
That's good.
That's my guy. That's something that culture don't see, but it's way bigger than bikes, man. That's my brother in the day. And I was like, I'm sorry for crossing that line. Even
when I seen it, I'm sitting there like, this is a guy who you don't see lose his cool.
Yeah.
Polo play all goddamn day. And
like
this is a guy who doesn't
dude.
lose his
like
cool.
One of them
so
dudes
like, what the fuck
you like
happened?
one of them dudes that come like be walking with incense, like one of them type of dudes, like the spiritual.
And y'all
guy.
on the same, and then y'all on the same team.
Right.
So I'm sitting
Like
there like,
an
what the hell just happened here?
Yeah, it was bad. I ended up leaving out, but literally 2 days later, it was cool. No issues.
Dope. That's good.
No issues, but that stuff that I didn't want to put on social media.
You don't supposed to. Everything ain't for attention. You know,
and I've been
the
at that
culture's
stage.
super attention seekers, man. If you don't post, everybody wants attention. Like everybody wants attention. Everybody, look at my money. Look at this. Like look at this. So you know that's what it is. You can always tell when somebody not used to nothing, man.
Hey, look at my food stamp card.
You can say
right.
that same
We should
thing,
show
right?
them shits. We should show them food
Say,
stamp.
look at my money. Look at how much money I got. Look at my willies.
Look at my willies, right?
But
do you ever notice this though? Have you ever noticed this about? Because we was talking about that earlier. You ever notice that once the average rider becomes nice, why they turn into kingpins and killers
and gangsters?
And yeah, why they turn into gangsters? Not even say kingpins. Why they turn into gangsters from learning how to wheelie?
That's because they look up to certain people that grew up in the culture. From an outside looking in, when I came in, I would look at Wayne. Like I was happy to see Wayne more. I would see a celebrity.
Asshole, bro.
I was like, yo, that's West. That's Willie Wayne.
You can't look up to that nigga.
No.
Worst thing to look up to,
I'm
man.
just saying, but it's certain.
I'm telling you some good shit.
To some people.
It's just certain people. Like that's just my aspect of looking at certain people as like celebrities. Now you have a lot of other people that's just coming in that don't know the culture. You got people that's not in the streets either.
Yes.
But you got people looking at the culture, or they must be street. They taking a guess. He must be a street dude. He a top dog, or he nice here.
So you think they mimicking?
They try to mimic things they don't really fully understand.
No, but do you think they? No, I'm trying to set this up for you, right? Because you're a smart dude. You're just a regular person who worked your way up to learn how to wheelie. Now you wheelie. You're pretty pop. Your name is buzzing. Are they mimicking the dudes in the culture, mimicking dudes from the block?
Mimicking dudes from the block.
Thank you. That was the best answer.
That's why I was saying they misinterpreting. Right. Just because you see these guys on a bike don't mean they straight like hood dudes. They may have came from the streets and the bike helped them get out of it. Right. They're different. They like really good dudes. But people not coming into the culture understanding it. They look at these dudes, oh, he must be a street dude. Right. Everything streetwise, they go look at these movies, look at the social media. You want to be that person. You think willing and doing tricks, this comes with it. Right. And it's not.
They think the street cred is attached to the bike skills.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's not.
You gotta buy that from a different store.
Right. and you can't get a sponsorship either when you got the
That's what they don't understand.
Yeah, you can't get a sponsorship when you got the pills in your hand, the lean.
They cry about the sponsorship. Or why he in the movie and I'm not in the movie. Right. Or why he on his commercial and I'm in the commercial. Because you look on your page, you got tattoos over your face, you a gang,
bottles, gang signs, heavy gang signs, bottles.
People don't want to deal with
pills. See, I got 30s.
So you know what's crazy? With that last statement, you said the corporate people don't want to deal with that.
Oh, no, they ain't dealing with that. I've been in a meeting like that before.
People now, I can care two shits about corporate now.
Right.
Like, that's the fact that everybody's at a place where they're trying to knock on Hollywood's door. Right. Yo, I'm nice. I can willy. I can no hand. Yeah. There's 100 other dudes out there do the same thing.
But even still, that, all right, we understand that you don't care about corporate, but let's just say you got a grant to do your own film. Those kids that's out there repping all that stuff, you don't want to deal with them either. Because you sitting there saying, the way that they're moving, God forbid, you can start filming today and they'll be killed tomorrow.
You got a valid point.
Because they're moving wrong.
You got a valid point because...
But even though it's up to us to teach them better, but a lot of them get so big-headed when they get nice on the bike that they don't want to listen to anything.
It's the attention, man.
They don't want to listen.
I said it to old head TY. I was like, listen, I came in a culture where I understand both sides. I understand the OGs, I understand the youngest. But the big gap in here is what people miss, the youngest miss. You guys got so popular on social media that you mistaken popularity from like power or influence. When it's not that. Well, influence, you'll have it, but you don't have like the power.
Yeah, they forget about the power. Yeah. The power is a major part.
And people look at this like, nah, ain't no pecking order. What they call it, like the ranking and stuff like that.
Right.
It's like, nah, it's not that. It's just these dudes like Wayne have been through different things that can teach you things that are on this bike that are going to help save your life. The things that are going to help save your life won't get you likes.
You be surprised at how many bike riders out here can convert from a sit-down wheelie to a Superman and touch the ground, but can't do a donut. You'd be surprised of how many of them who can Superman one hand and can't ride up some steps.
How about this? You'll be surprised at how many dudes are super nice and can do everything he said, and the cops come and panic.
You got
definitely panic.
All the dudes that can do all that.
Panic.
Still, you got dudes who can do 2 steps, no hand, swerve, but still can't ride.
Exactly. But then hold up. Then you got the ones, I'm going to kill y'all with this one. You got the ones who can do all of the above,
right,
and can't read.
Yo, listen.
So look, no
listen.
Judgment.
That didn't read.
No judgment.
No, listen. I was going so hard with the can't read thing, and there's no disrespect, but I'm like, yo, all that shit you talking, read this out loud for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's deep because you have to understand what's going on. You got to be educated. You got to know what's going on.
And break something down for you.
You got to know what's going on out
break something
here.
down for you.
I'm not arguing nobody.
Now,
you can't read out loud.
This is where the youngins lost their connection. If you, like I've seen you post that a couple of times, right?
But read out loud.
And it's the fact that when you're saying it, they take it as you're belittling them. And they don't take it as a fact you're trying to teach and learn. You're saying it in a way out of love. I get it. I understand it. You tell me like, yo, you want some bullshit today, like, yo, get this together. I'm going to take that criticism like, all right,
but there's a rule for that. But if it doesn't apply, you let it fly.
Right, true. But
That's
look,
all that matters.
but social media, it gave so much room where everybody has their opinions. They think something is common, it goes right to you. And it's like, it's too many opinions going on, right? Now, you can say that same remark in a positive way. Youngin might be like, all right, I'm cool. But they get so offensive now.
Yeah, but see, one thing about me, I'm not going to tell it, yo, read out loud. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to embarrass you.
Put them on blast.
Nobody's going to get put on blast, but at the same time.
A lot of times we just pull them behind the scenes.
We just say that, but a lot of times you can't lead these youth if you can't teach them nothing. You can't lead them. You can't have power and have rank, and you can't do certain things. It comes with having power. You got to be able to lead people and teach them the right way. Just because you're super nice on the willy don't mean you got it.
You have your power and your rank, and then when you start doing things like that is where you earn your respect.
Yep.
And that's where a lot of them start respecting you. A lot of the other people with power start respecting you for things like that.
It's small things that you do, like the connection you build, your morals. You do the small morals and small detail things with friends, that goes a long way. But you get these tricks. They skip all those steps.
I could name a list of dudes who got amazing tricks, and he got a list too as well, that major fires was put out off of respect. You don't have to like me. You ain't got to like him. You could hate me, but you're going to respect me. Because major fires was put out off of respect.
Respect go a long way. And it's also, when you're young coming in this culture, you got to be able to learn from others. You got to be able to listen. Because they've been out here. Like, we went to the track one day. Small story. I'm on my man's banshee at the track. Wayne pulls up. I'm like, yo, this joint ain't got no gas. He do something so simple. He takes a bottle and ciphers gas out of his joint and put it in mine. I was like, the fuck? He's like, yeah, that's what you do. Small stuff like that.
He a mechanic,
teach you.
But
still, that's stuff that you supposed to do. But he got 8 people sitting there with him, waiting for somebody to bring him a gas container. I'm sitting there saying, it's a water bottle right here on the ground. Give him a water bottle of gas to get back to the truck so that he can get his own gas.
Fix his truck on the side of the turnpike and went in the dumpster and found something. Remember the truck?
Look,
the nigga fixed his truck.
That's going to save
MacGyver, bro.
Small stuff like that's going to save your life in the field.
Right.
Everybody's seeing is willies and tricks.
Yo, come on, chill. Nigga truck broke down. Nigga truck broke down. Man, went in the guns and made it work. Niggas MacGyver, bro.
It's what they do. But there's stuff you're gonna learn from somebody like him.
Right.
And if you get so big headed from the attention and the fan base, you're gonna miss the important things that really teach you how to ride and get through the next day. You're gonna learn how to put that woolly down and don't bust your ass.
Right.
You're gonna learn certain things, but they missing that now because of the attention of their fan base.
So listen, Saucy, right? They make dope lighters. Saucy Extract, they make dope lighters. You know, Patoro got good drinks. Outrageous Bullies, they got the great dogs. But we gonna go with Saucy right now because we feeling the fire.
Heavy flame.
Heavy fire, man.
Hey, yo.
We put you in a hot seat.
You got the little flame.
That's all right, though. Chill out. That's how you talk to me. Chill out, man.
Say no more.
So look, being that you on this hot seat right now, we don't want to call you out with nobody with the bikes.
No, we're going to do that too.
I'm here.
I want you to sit back.
We're going to do both.
You take the bikes. I'm going to take this one right here, right?
No, matter of fact, you know what? We can just combine it.
Let's combine it. Okay, so I'm going to throw mine out there.
We're going to combine it.
All right.
What cameraman?
Nigga, can I? The fuck?
No. What cameraman do you want to battle on the bikes?
All right, now hold. That's one question. And what cameraman you want to battle? Who the baddest videographer? That's a 2-part killer.
What should we say? Editor.
Best editor. What cameraman you would like to battle on the bike, and what camera?
Because if you think about it, all the cameramen ride bikes too.
Right. So you got to battle the cameraman. They
all had bikes.
Now put the bike up.
Who you want
to smoke with as an editor?
I'm gonna give you 2 answers here.
Shoo.
I'm gonna give you the old me, and I'm gonna give you the new me.
This nigga got 2 people. Nigga, where you coming from?
This is real. This is just different.
Okay. So it's Mr. Bizness. Who's the other guy?
Nah, the reason why I'm saying is that before I disappeared, I would act off like anger and like really, I'm competitive. I'm very competitive. Right. So this side, I would have looked at it like, all right, battle wise, who's the best? Who camera guy? Who Willie's the best out of all of them? I got 2. I look at Jay Nasty. He Willie's, but he doesn't Willie's good as Disco Fever in DC. Disco Fever. I will go right after him, and honestly, I will win because he can't Willie a dirt bike.
So can you tell him that?
Nationwide Bike Life.
Nationwide.
Did you tell him? Just tell him.
I would tell him like if this is 2 answers. Now this is the old me. I'm saying I would Willie. I would battle him on a dirt bike
and make him ride a bike
because he can't Willie a dirt bike.
Right.
And I would go on a Banshee because he can't get
because he don't really do 2 strokes.
Right. So I'm ABs. I can Willie any bike, motorcycles too. So that I would get you. Anything else, he would tear me up on a 450.
Okay.
Or 400.
So that's out there.
So now the new me, I wouldn't battle anybody right now because I knew what would come from it. All the BS and drama, and I'm not putting myself in the energy. Now, when it comes to editing wise, camera, No, the old me again.
Yo, come on, you can't keep coming with
Nah,
two different people.
I got
this
to.
Dude, you come back with
I have to because I'm not that same person anymore to put that energy into it. But back then, I was looking at A Butter. A Butter, I love. I love A Butter's work. I love.
So you said you wanted to smoke back in the days?
No, back in the day, it's like I wanted to.
I'm a bad motherfucker with that camera.
I wanted to join forces because I'm like, yo, your work is dope.
Odama's bad, man.
I don't know what it is about Odama films, but it's like
blindfolded. He do it blindfolded.
His editing skills is on point.
It's artistic.
But it's artistic, and he finds the right songs
every
to put
time.
with it.
He'll never drop a beat with the music. Never.
But the problem is his camera's not in the right place at the right time. He don't get them super nasty scenes of a person to put in his editing. Because he don't take the chances that the other cameraman take.
Right.
Like you and Sig be in the field.
Right.
Back of the four-wheeler hanging off on the ground in the street to get the footage. He don't do it.
And it's different vibes.
So you want to smoke with Odama?
I would have back in the day on a friendly competition because I was a fan. It still is a fan of his work. Okay. I think his work is dope.
Anybody else right now you want that smoke with on that editing?
No disrespect. No disrespect to anybody else.
360 camera, my editing skills.
And look, no disrespect to anybody else in the field. There are a lot of people out there that are doing the things I've done already.
So you don't battle nobody capturing.
All right.
I wouldn't.
All right, now we gotta add a third one to his shit though.
All right.
Now, who would you battle on a bike, four-wheeler, or whatever right now for an egg battle?
That's tough.
And you know the egg battles is just for fun, so pick a ride. I don't give a fuck if it's leaky. Tell him you can call his ass out for an egg battle.
I'm going at Blocks again.
Blocks.
Because I lost him or TJ. Because I lost that battle.
So you want an egg battle?
I'm going right back at them.
Y'all was on bikes?
Yeah, we was on 250. I was on 252 stroke.
So you going to egg battle? Who you calling out?
I will go at Blocks. In fact, no, I will go at TJ.
TJ.
Trent said it because he can't leave. I will go at him because he had it. That's my dog. I will go at him, and I hope I win. I'm taking the fender from his bike. Taking the fender, and I'm putting eggs in his shoes.
I think he sold his bike, didn't he?
Huh?
Sold his bike.
He got another one. He just counted his money. About to buy.
You gonna battle him on a dirt bike though?
I'll battle on a dirt bike.
So any new projects you working on, bro?
Plenty.
Good.
There's
Don't do that. Hey,
don't do that here. What I'm gonna say is, I don't say what I'm doing now because
we already know.
We know, nigga.
No. I have to say it. I have to say it because my mind, the way it moves, I got so much going on, and it's like the moment I want to go do something, like say I had this idea here, I'm gonna go execute that one. Life will hit me, something crazy, and it'll deter me away from doing something, put me in a dark place. So I will lose focus. Then all these other ideas that come up, I'm like, all right, let me shoot this, let me do this one, and I will never do it because stuff will happen. So until I can figure out how to like focus on one idea and go forward, I'm not posting nothing no more. I just want to see the end result.
That's why we said
don't hold. Listen, one thing about up here, when you come up here, when you come up here, we are not. Don't say nothing. Just do it.
That's why I said it that way.
Don't say
I'm
nothing,
at the
man.
place where I'm not. You see it. You see it is done. That's that because I've done it too much. Where people are like, yo, what is that? What is that? Like I'm working on it, but
we keep telling everybody about our album that's coming out.
Yeah, and then we leaked that because we got the the podcast, and we've been working on this album for a couple of years.
We just recruited another person to our group.
It ain't really about the better bars. It's how we structuring this album.
We just recruited one more person to our group though. We're gonna call it Old and Careful.
Yeah, if you got a 16, if it makes sense, we gonna throw you on it though.
Old head Ty Wild joined.
Old head Ty Wild
he spit his freestyle already.
Yo, T Wild came and dropped the verse with his
album. You know he come from the 70s.
Yeah, when he came from, he dropped that verse.
He came right up in and got on there and dropped his.
Yeah, yo, everybody think we joking. I guarantee you it's gonna go gold. Remember I told you
one hit wonder.
You got my support.
One hit wonders.
Remember we said it on the show. That's gonna go gold.
You got my support.
One hit wonders. Watch. We're gonna have that one hit.
I'm looking forward to
it. And everybody gonna stream it just to hit, just to laugh at it. Even if it ain't dope, it's gonna get the numbers.
It's fun in the culture.
It's gonna get
its
numbers.
It's gonna be fun when they go. It's gonna be fun when they go. This Grammy goes to.
No,
you're like, wait a minute, these niggas really fucking won a Grammy. You laughing?
You got Ghost Rider. You got my man.
Never the Ghost Rider.
No, we gonna write our own shit.
Write our own shit, nigga. It's fire.
what's some boy name? Fever. What's the boy?
Further.
Further's
the illest dude.
You saying this,
Further?
Stop writing their music.
Nah,
Further
listen.
write out shit.
Further
on his own.
This is a bike pop. Further is the dopest unsigned artist that has walked on 2 feet.
Co-sign that.
Further
Hands down.
is so
One of
fucking
the dopest.
talented.
Yo, he's freaky talented.
Yes.
It's
Dub Aura, freaky
I
talented.
don't give a fuck what you
Cuzzo,
want.
freaky talented.
Rap,
Further.
a hook. You want him to sing. He fucking around and break dance. I don't know.
Now, Further's different. Dub is different. Cuzzo dope too.
Yeah.
Cuzzo don't sound like everybody in Baltimore.
Fine fella Cuzzo.
Cuzzo dope. I like Rowdy.
Roddy
I like
Rack. Roddy Rack's doing his thing.
Roddy fire.
Lord Roddy doing his thing.
I like Roddy.
Roddy doing his thing. Roddy gonna hold about $100,000 in every hand. He gonna
And 2 Rolexes on each
right.
wrist.
He gonna give you that. He gonna
all
give you
day
that.
long.
Right, but Further's different. Further is Drake. Could you please sign Further? Just take him with you. Just take him with you.
He's a rare breed.
Yes.
He's very rare. And it's really, if you don't, you gotta hear him to understand how rare this dude is.
No, he's dope.
Words cannot express the talent that dude has. I've seen that before I even met y'all.
Yeah, that's all. That's all he needs. He just need a chance.
Just need one shot. He going.
Just need a chance.
Further. Y'all gotta check him out. So listen, man. Before we let you go, man, we just want to know, like, how do you see bike life, and where would you like to see it go? And you got to tell the people that. Don't tell us that, because you know you ain't.
Don't tell us that you would love to see yourself doing.
Nah, you gonna hear this real.
Or don't say like I want to drink Potoro. This Potoro don't turn into a drunk, yo.
What I see in the
Potoro
future,
got that fire. Or you want to smoke saucy all your life. Just do something different.
He great tell us, I see myself in the future on the band. She killing this shit, doing 25,
Banshee
30
Biz. Banshee Biz, you hear me? All white. You
Don't
feel
say
me?
certain stuff, even though we got dope sponsors like Outrageous.
Why don't
Bully.
you tell me what I can't say? But you say I
gotta
can
be
say
mindful.
anything. You said don't say that. But they say you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Hey,
Certain stuff.
don't say this though. Don't say that though. Hey, look, on the real, the way I see the coach right now is going down a real bad downward spiral, and also a spiral at the same time. The bad part I'm saying where it's going is the social media. People just in it for the wrong reasons right now. But I do see a positive side of it, that people are coming into it more and more movies are picking it up. Unfortunately, the movie side is starting to cancel the riders out. They're starting to get their own people to do their own thing. I do see the culture being at a much better place where riders be getting sponsored by our own people, not by people in Hollywood, big companies, because they won't do it to a certain extent. I feel like we have platforms like this. We got people wanting to sponsor. We got these. Potoro. We got our man Sauce. He sponsors. It's
got
people.
Outrageous Bully. They got very expensive dogs.
Oh my no, Outrageous
so
Bully.
nobody sponsors bikes for dogs. These dudes got very expensive dogs. It's my brothers, Outrageous Bullies, man.
I'd rather see companies like that, Outrageous Bullies.
Outrageous Bullies is next level with it.
They come and they're here. They're not big companies trying to take advantage. They're companies that's growing up in the culture or beside the culture that's been through the same things. So the culture will rise with people like
you know how
us.
you know what that feels like to talk to a corporate dude and go, "Yeah, I'm sponsored by a bully company." I'm sponsored by a bully company. A bully company.
Bully.
But but go ahead, finish.
No. Everything you're saying is I'm agreeing with you saying. It's just I feel like this culture will grow, but it will grow with people like you, Wayne, myself, others that's pushing it forward to do it our way. Because big companies won't come in. Right. They're going to basically most likely screw the riders over. One will make it, say like Chino. You got one, but you still got other 100,000 that's not there. What about them?
Right.
Y'all got stories too. People like me come in. People like you come in. Set a platform where they can grow. So eventually we'll be on point. It's going to take a little while, but I got faith.
And I want to give another shout out to Wayne too, man. Harlem American. They on the rise. Harlem American on the rise.
I got to get some of that gear.
Yeah, no, definitely. We got your Harlem American. Can y'all please give us some shit?
I keep gear on too, man.
Yeah, but Harlem American.
Always keep the gear on.
You just did that.
Always keep.
See, Harlem American. They got this boy don't lift up his shirt. I need that Harlem American. I need that.
Always keep the gear, man.
Need that.
Yo, one thing, support your own. Support your community. Like they said earlier, cameras. Like I got a camera. I don't look for support anymore. I'm gonna just do me. But people out there selling their own brands. People was girling about these bike light sticks. They cost so much. Yo, but
them sneakers, please don't point at those.
Man, listen.
Them sneakers made a whole
a frenzy.
Yeah, they want everybody want a frenzy.
The thing is, it can't. Y'all made that. It started from us. I'll buy your gear. I'll buy Leaky gear. I'll buy Chad gear. I don't care. It's us. I support
I tell
all
everybody
of us.
the same thing. Like, give me your stuff.
Us.
I'll wear all of it.
I wear this type of gear any day before wearing Nike. Well, Nike shoes I wear, but I'm not wearing no Dolce & Gabbana, none of that stuff. I'm wearing gear from the coaches to support our own people.
Right.
You gotta help uplift each other. We all here to help each other in some way, but a lot of people that they see.
I got a couple bike people. We trade clothes all the time.
Yeah.
Like me and Chad. You know what I mean. We trade. I see him. He be like, "Yo, you
No,
got
no,
some hoodies?"
you definitely
I'm like,
rock
"Give me one of
everybody's
yours."
shit, though.
Same old Cliff. You know, we swapping it
Definitely,
out. You know,
definitely.
trading clothes. Like I see you throw you a raised up hat. You throw me a Mr. Business hat.
Right.
You know, we
I have
swapping
no
stuff
Mr.
out all
Business
day.
hats. I have not one Mr. Business hat.
You don't have no.
Say no more.
Because you ain't about the business.
I don't give a fuck. This dude come here with his incense and stuff, and now I got 2 people.
I don't like incense.
How you come in with 2 people, man? 2 people now. The old you, the new you.
Because it's.
You said it's incense.
I do so much, man.
One of them dudes. Like, yo, listen. Man.
I ain't catch that one.
Yeah, the incense. You ain't coming in.
I said he had incense.
I think the next time he come up here, he gonna have one of them long, like how Shaheed with SS Metalworks.
Nah, I ain't going that far. Look, I'm definitely a spiritual dude, man, but I ain't going that far, man.
Good. But listen, man, we totally enjoy you, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate having you on. Let's take a ride, man.
Yep. Look forward to your new projects.
That's right, man.
Whatever
And when is that
drop.
not coming out?
See, I'm real competitive, so now I'm just putting another battery in my back. You saying that?
Thank you.
So say no more.
All right, man. Mr. Business.
I took that personal.
It's good.
Say no more. All y'all do is on these bikes, man. Make sure you couple with some saucy, smoke some good saucy. When you out there, you get off the bikes, some nice patrol, get you groovy. And when you get off and you get home, make sure you hit up Outrageous Bullies. They got the best dogs out there in the market, man. Show them some love. Be out here, man.
I know this bike life, I know what this life like. I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right, I'm talking A5 to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories, then we legends still. Let's take a ride, from my side to your side. Let's take this worldwide. Let's take a ride, ooh, let's take a ride. Oh, this for Willie Wayne and this for Shay. Let's take a ride, ooh, let's take a ride.